Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of the Final Fantasy X No Sphere Grid Challenge. In this episode we get to leave the island, so hooray for that. So let's kick things off with a little cutscene.
Hey, sleepyhead! Something I want to give you.
Whoa! You're giving this to me?
Yeah, use it well.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
You really don't need all that luggage.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
Okay, off we go.
Okay, so before we get going, there are a couple of things we need to do first. And hopefully the audio doesn't sound as terrible today, because I am using my new microphone that I received this morning. So hopefully that sounds better. Right, so now we need to find that dog from the other day. Where is he? Where have you gone, doggy? I do believe he's down here. That's what we needed. Yeah. Just need to find your dog. Right, now where would that dog be? Nope, not this one. Must be in the one at the far end. There we go, second time lucky. Okay, so continuing on from the last episode, if you remember rightly, we gained a couple of new members to our party, plus we gained Aeons. So if we scroll down to the Aeon section, you'll see that we have two overdrives for this one being Energy Blast, the other being Energy Ray. Now, to try and do the no sphere grid with Energy Ray can be a pain because it doesn't really do all that much damage, whereas Energy Blast does quite a considerable amount. So that's going to make things quite a bit easier. Now, I also mentioned in episode 2, I think it was, that we didn't have to fight any of the random battles. Now, this is true, but we still need to get the random battles, because the way the Aeons work, your character doesn't need to gain stats, but as you battle doing the random stuff, your Aeons will automatically level. So you could say that it'll gain stats either way. But the trick to it is, your Aeon will not gain any extra abilities or power unless you do 60 random encounters, and then after that it's every 30. So once we've done 60, we should see Veil 4 with some extra HP and some more damage. But in the meantime, let's get back on the road and get off of this island. So there should be a couple of random battles here. Unfortunately, these ones can't be skipped.
Hey, why don't you try out that sword I gave
No
you?
problem.
Not too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well. Might make a good guardian someday. A flyer! My kind of customer.
So that's basically a tutorial on what kind of monsters each character is good against. So Titus is good against fast, Waka's good against flying. You've got Lulu, who will be the magic user, who is better at elemental type monsters, and you've got Yuna, who pretty much covers about everything. And there's a couple more characters, but we'll cover them a bit later on. So, if I remember correctly, in the Cloister of Trials, we did get an item for Yuna. There we go, Rod of Wisdom, so that's +5 magic, +3 magic, and Sensor. Sensor will come in very handy, as it allows you to see how much HP and what the weaknesses are of the monsters you're fighting against. And here we have the second fight with a flan. Looks like we'll be showing what Lulu does.
Told ya, only magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean. Lou, you're up.
Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here. Spells of ice work, and ice fiends are weak.
I get fire and ice.
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water field, which means...
So this guy's a water elemental, which means we need to use... we need to be using thunder. Don't know what happened there, must have been a brain fart moment. Luckily it passed. And continuing on.
Take your time.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Are you ready?
What's going on?
So, time for another cutscene.
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat. That should do it.
So let's just quickly save. So we're leaving the island, but in the Cloister of Trials there was Lulu, Waka, Tidus, Yuna, and a big blue guy. Wonder where he's gone. Oh, look who it is. It's almost as if I knew what was going to happen. Hopefully this will be a nice, easy fight. Last time I tried this, he used his overdrive 4 times on me and killed me, which is always fun. And by overdrive I mean this. It's showing what an overdrive should look like. I think I've made my point.
That's enough.
What's with that guy?
Kimari Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the Fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another of Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kimari doesn't talk much anyway. But he has protected me since I was a child.
Huh.
So there's another member of our group, and his name's Kimari. Probably one of my favourite characters in the game. He's not going to get much use, unfortunately. He's only got one thing that I need from him, and that's his Lancet ability, which allows him to absorb HP, MP, and learn any special abilities that a specific mob has. As we'll find out a bit later.
A flyer! That's your department, right?
True. But, why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of? Your first real battle. Let's see some style.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
Okay.
So let's summon Veilful. And I really should remember to turn off these extra long animations because they were going to get annoying after a while. I'm sure no one wants to sit through about 7 of these towards the end of the game. So Sonic Wings will do physical damage plus it'll do a knockback on the enemy's next attack. So it physically pushes their attacks back a turn. So you can gain extra attacks, which is always quite handy. At least I think it does physical damage. I might be wrong on that, but let's just get this over with already. Hopefully charge our overdrive meter at the same time. So that ability he just used was a rank 3 ability, I think, which pushed his next attack back 1 turn, which gave us 2, which is always handy. Another one of those and we should be done, I think. Let's just use Sonic Wings to make sure. And there he goes. So, moving on. Heading towards the harbour so we can leave the area, which will be good. But then we'll also run into our first boss battle. And another one.
Another one of those. No problem. Leave this one to me, huh? Say goodnight, birdie.
So in this example, they want you to learn that Waka can blind opponents so that their physical attacks can't hit you. So that was Dark Attack. Let's get a Fire Attack going from Lulu. So as you can see, the Dark effect on that mob has made it so that he can barely hit any of my characters. So if we get rid of this one and swap him back in for Tinus, get some decent hits going. Misses again. Let's get another fire going. And hopefully this will miss. Yeah, just like that. So it's a very handy ability to have. But given that we won't be using these characters all that much, it won't be seeing much use, unfortunately. So let's carry on. We need to switch out some party members. Formation, get rid of Yuna, or get rid of Lulu for Yuna. And let's carry on. So almost back at the beach, a quick save, and then jump onto the boat to head for Kilika. So with that save out of the way, let's see if we can beat everyone to the boat. Indeed we can. Nope, can't get on the boat thing now. Now for another interesting cutscene and boat ride.
Goodbye.
Looking at that map, you'd think there was an awful lot of choice as to where you could go, but unfortunately, at this point in the game, we're pretty much stuck going in one linear path the whole time. Nice one, Tidus. Don't make it too obvious, will you? Right, so first things first, there are a couple of collectibles we need to find. Now if I remember rightly, one's in here. Maybe not. Where was that Albed primer? I know there's one around here somewhere. Unless it's on the other boat.
Oh, them's fascinating clothes you're wearing. Yeah! Filthy, filthy. These won't sell. Or me name's not Awaka. Don't look like you got much money, either. I've no business with you. Out of me way.
Who do you think you are?
Awaka the 23rd, merchant extraordinaire.
Awaka the who?
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
Sorry, Awaka, not this time. Got more important things to do than give you money. Although, if you are playing through this yourself, it's always worth to remember that if you give him 5,000, I think it is, then later on in the game you can get some very good items off of him. Now, unfortunately, I've got to kick this suitcase 20 times. So I might cut this bit out and come back after I've got all 20 potions. Because they do like to make you kick it 20 times rather than kick it once and give you 20, which is kind of stupid. Right, that's all 20 potions got. We'll just open the chest. Greater remedy, and that's it for in this room, I think. Next up is the engine room.
What the heck is that?
What the heck is what?
What is this place?
The power room, like it says on the door.
Yeah, but why the big birds?
What's so strange about chocobo power?
Chocobos? Those are chocobos?
What? You've never seen a chocobo? What kind of backwater island did you come from, anyway?
So the one thing all Final Fantasy games have in common is chocobos. They happen to be in every single Final Fantasy game, and just down the bottom of the screen there is the Albed primer. So now we've got that, we can continue.
Come to think of it, I haven't told you where we're going. First to Kilika Island. Then we change boats and head for Luca. For that though, Yuna's gotta pray at the temple. I'll be guarding. We'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory too, so you come along, yeah?
Great plan.
Hey, it is a great plan.
Don't look at me.
I don't know who you are or where you came from. If you interfere with Yuna's pilgrimage, we won't take it lightly.
We'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory too, so you come along, yeah?
Word is, that summoner's got noble blood. I heard she's Lord Braska's daughter. You don't say.
Lord Braska's daughter?
And let's go to the back of the ship, where I believe the Luca goers might be. Maybe not. There's nothing up there. Okay. So coming up next is the boss fight. So that's first things first. Let's save up, and I think we'll have to call that a day on this episode. So today we got off the island. In the next episode we'll be fighting, well, a boss fight, I won't tell you who it is, and then hopefully we should be arriving in Kilika, which means we can then go on to get the next summon, which will be good. So until then, I will see you guys next time.